Hello YouTube, Fighting Dreamers here. We are for another episode of the Reflex Show, and today my guest is Mr. Dunk. Dunk, how are you today?
Not too bad. Friday morning, bit dreary in the UK, but doing very good. How you doing?
I'm very well. Well, it's Friday evening for me. We have about like 11 hours gap. Thanks again for coming to the show. And guys, this is the episode number 20. So I never thought that when I started this kind of interview podcast program for Dragon Ball Fighters, after like 7-8 years of the game lifespan, having people like coming and for the Reflex Show to be interviewed by my humble person, but today's number 20. So I'm pretty excited, and we got like someone from Europe, from the UK, and let's introduce you achievement and fun facts. Took a game off at DBFZ at Versus Fighting, commentated Regional Finals Japan. Prior to fighting games, part of top 6 UK Collegiate League of Legends. We need to talk about that. A national debate champion and 5 times awards winner at Model United Nations. You are on X, you're also on Twitch. The links will be in the description. So guys, please give a like, a follow. That'd be great for him. Dunk, Mr. Dunk, did I miss anything?
So it says took a game. That's took a game off Goichi. And I'm very, very proud of that moment. If you know me, that's the only thing I'll bring up in terms of defending my level of skill. I took one game off Goichi, I hit him with a Dragon Rush. That's
wait.
That's all I need to say.
Okay, well, I will check if I didn't do like a copy and paste error, but that might be on me, that's okay. Wait. Goichi, which year was it? Which year? 2020, 2019?
I can't even remember. It might have been 2020. It was a long time ago though. I still have the clip saved because at the time there was no stream. But I think Tyrant, the other Dragon Ball commentator, he was recording it on camera for reversal. So I do have a recording of the game I beat Goichi, and like, I'm a commentator. I'm not good at the game, but when I took the game and everyone started crowding around, I was like, okay, this is amazing. And ever since then, I've just been like, okay, I'll ask everyone, have you taken the game off Goichi? Because not a lot of people can say that they have.
Sorry, who is Goichi? I don't know that person.
Exactly. It's just
Okay. So it's okay. Now I can say I interview someone who beat Goichi at the game. I can say that now.
It's a big interview.
Oh my god. Like, so what was your team back then? What was your team?
I think at the time I was playing 18, 21, and 18 Blue Gogeta and Kefla.
Blue Gogeta?
This was when 20.
That's late.
Relatively late. Because I think 21 was out at this time, if I remember correctly. But I refused to play her because she didn't fit my team in the way I wanted to. Like, I love Android 18 as a character, and 21 didn't work so well with her at the time.
Right, so if Gogeta and Kefla were out, that was probably season 3, and I believe that was after COVID, and maybe that was when Goichi started to travel back again. But look, regardless of the context, you took a game of Goichi, and I will correct the slide. I'm so sorry. Amazing. Okay. Wow. All right, let's go to the next section. So for the next section, Dunk, usually I'm going through YouTube or quotes that you put on X and or Twitter, and I'm going to just put them on the screen. And I'm going to ask you to just give me context, commentate, like, what do you mean by this tweet or this video or stuff like that?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I wonder what you brought up.
Usually that's the time people, they're like, wait, did I really tweet that? Yes, you really tweet that. So, okay. So here you got a bit of hint. You got cannot escape it and change the future. Does that ring a bell?
No. That's bad.
All right. It's not Photoshop. It's not AI. It's really your tweet, okay?
I'm so scared.
No, don't be scared. I can edit the video, so don't worry.
Oh, yeah, wonderful.
All right, let's go. Okay, so 11th of October 2025. I guess if you guys are real, you know the date. I can't escape DBFZ, man.
I think this was when they were like, okay, Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Goku Daima is coming out or something, and I was like, I really can't get away from this game because I know as soon as it drops, I'm playing it. And we were talking in the pre-show. I don't play much DBFZ anymore. I watch like quite a bit, especially like big tournaments. I don't play it as much, but when Daima comes out, I'm going to play it, and I'm going to be mad at myself for playing it. But yeah, that's definitely Dragon Ball Daima. And then they also talked about like the Legends Tour. I forget what it's called exactly, where they get a bunch of World Tour champions to play each other to crown the best. And I was like, okay, yeah, like I can't get away from Dragon Ball. It's always going to be by my side.
Yeah, like it's the Master Showdown that's like in 2 months. But yeah, you're right. It's basically everyone was, wait, is that real? Do we really have like new characters, a patch, an esport event? What's happening? All right. This tweet is a reply to Lotus Asakura. So Lotus Asakura said, I had a dream. I woke up and it was 2018 again. Man, I was plotting all the things I was going to do to end up rich as fuck. And then I woke up for real. You replied. Can you please read your reply? It's a good one.
If they invent time travel, I'm going to pull out the most disgusting tech in the first DBFZ tournament.
Oh my god! But playing. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I actually talk about this with my friends a lot, and like we talk about whether or not if you go back in time to like the start of Dragon Ball, would you win the World Tour? And I think if I went back in time and fuzzied someone. Because it seems someone, no one was fuzzying people like that. If I went back in time and fuzzy people at the World Tour Finals, I think I could win. I really do think I could win. But yeah, no, it is. The character I think about the most when it comes to stuff like this is Piccolo, because if people knew what they knew now, I think Piccolo would have been like top tier. That character could fuzzy you. He had like really obnoxious normals. He had really good Oki setups. He had multi-Dragon Rush, right? So if I could go back in time and choose my characters again, I wouldn't pick 18. I'd pick Piccolo. But this to me is always funny. Like imagine you just send like a random green square back in time. How good would they be? I think the level of Dragon Ball, like watch back tournaments of Dragon Ball at the start. The level got really good really quickly. But like if you sent someone back now, like Wawa now versus Wawa in 2017 or 2018, it's not even close, mate.
Oh yeah.
It's like I think there were a lot of tools that we didn't realize we could exploit. Like snapback being the same timing in season 1, it would have just if we knew we could have done like universal fuzzy setups on them. But we just didn't. We didn't know. We didn't have the tech there. But also like Goichi versus Leffen is like to a lot of people one of the best sets of Dragon Ball of all time. But if you look at that set now, like they make quite a few mistakes, and if you make those mistakes in like current Dragon Ball, you die. But it was a very, very different game in terms of like how people wanted to play it. There was a lot more movement around in neutral, like slower paced games. But also, I think people just didn't know how to move as well as they do now. The movement in the game hasn't changed, apart from like the dash macro change. But it hasn't changed much. But the way people move now is insane. Like they'll float and drift around you. Like it's just different, man.
No.
At the end of the day, I think like if you don't like the game, just stop talking about it. Like
happy days.
That is. You will live longer because you're less stressed about the game, and the people who are enjoying the game are enjoying the game, right? Like this patch isn't for everyone. Unlucky. Just the people that enjoy it, let them love it and let them play it. And what they do is make great sets to watch, regardless of how you feel individually about a patch. No, I'm of the opinion that if you didn't enjoy a patch, voice your concerns once and then just keep moving.
Yes, and basically what you said, like that reminds me quick bracket. So I interviewed C4IQ in the Reflex show previously, and there's a section at the end which is Q&A, and C4IQ in that section he mentioned, I would love Axis and Bandai to do a version of the game where you can select the patch. So you're not forced to play the new patch. If you want to choose to play the patch of 1.2, here you got the selector, you can just play that game. And I'm like, that's a great features. Maybe some people, they will just be happy to run sets in the old patch. Happy days, they can still play Dragon Ball. But forcing people to the new patch, maybe at the competitive level, that makes sense. But let's say for casual gaming, streaming, yeah, if you want to play the old patch of 3 years ago, why not? It would just be great to have this possibility.
I mean, I would love to go back to the time when Android 16 had hard knockdown of everything, and it was 50-50s. I would love to play that for fun. Like that is a fun drinking game to play with people. I think version select would be good fun, but like you said, competitively, like it makes sense to stick to the most current patch.
Are you ready for the first mini game? Guessing the character based on the 5M. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
That's a hard one, man. What? Okay. In terms of 2Ms...
5M.
5M. Okay. Really could be anyone. But my brain is telling me, because of the discoloration at the top, it's like either a sword character or a tail character. You know, my first guess is gonna be Frieza.
Frieza? 5M Frieza?
Yeah.
Okay, I take it as an official answer, right?
Yep, take it.
This is not Frieza, so I'm going to the second try. You're going to have more pixels, so it's going to be easier. It's okay.
Easier, right?
Yeah, it's easy. Like I'm the one to make the rules, so this is easy for me.
It's hard, bro.
All right, second try. There's a bit more detail. There's a bit more.
Okay, it looks like they're hitting downwards, but this could be anybody. Like, I am truly perplexed, and I know there's gonna be a comment on the YouTube comments.
Don't think about the future. Don't think about the future.
Oh God, who is this? I'm trying to remember. Could it be? There's no way that's Bardock, right? It looks like, so I'm going off the shoes now. Those look like Saiyan shoes to me. And then maybe the line I was looking at is them punching downwards. Who should I go for? Boom, I'm just trying to think about who it could be. Okay, it doesn't look like a big body 5M. Small, it's not a small character. I'm gonna go with Bardock. Why not?
Official answer, Bardock?
It's not Bardock. No, it's not Bardock. I know it's not Bardock. Damn, this is gonna take a while.
I don't have... Originally, I wanted to put a timer, and then I realized, no, I don't put a timer on this, actually.
Nah, that would have stressed me the hell out. Let's just say... Let's say Piccolo. I don't think it is Piccolo, but I want to get more pixels. Final answer, Piccolo.
Piccolo 5M. Official answer?
Official answer?
This is not Piccolo. This is your last chance now.
Okay, here we go.
Focus.
Touch time.
Okay.
Oh man, it is a big body. Well, now that I see it, that is probably Android 16. Do you know, I should have known because he's got the downwards. Yeah, I should have got that one. Yeah, Android 16 final answer.
Official answer?
Official answer. Ooh.
You got it.
You got it.
You got it. You got 3 chances. You got it. Take it. You okay?
I'll take the dub wherever I get it. I'll take a win.
Don't cry for this.
It's upsetting. Like, 'cause in my head, I was like, it's not a big body, but who else swings downwards? But I don't know. I was in my mind palace about it.
You know, it's also very hard for me because sometimes, let's say I took like Goku as an example, and some guests they will say, "Oh, this is not a Saiyan," and I just need to stay neutral. I need to hide it. This is so hard. Are you ready for the second mini games?
Yep, let's do it.
Let's do it. Guess the level 3 Oki, and I have 2 characters for you. Android 17 and Cell. You have to pick up one.
I have to pick one.
Yeah, like we're not going to go through both of them, but do you feel more confident to guess the mix for Cell or Android 17?
Let's do Cell. Shouts to Serrt, Johnny. He was my training partner in Dragon Ball for a long time. And he played Cell, and he was one of the big Cell heads that came out with a lot of tech. So maybe I've seen whatever's coming next.
Okay. All right. So I'm going through that. I'm going to play the video on YouTube. I'm going to introduce the streamers, the YouTubers, the players, stuff like that. Okay? So
maybe
where are we, guys? So we're in America. This is King Lord Habibirus. He's a TO. He's been also a guest in the Reflex show. We have like Muzan versus RK9. And we're going to check at Muzan doing a combo with Jiren, finishing with Cell level 3. So I'm going to play the video, and I'm going to pause at the beginning of the level 3.
some of the players that got swept by Jared could have been of a little bit better use.
Right.
Other than that, I don't think their team order is that bad. Team Midfin have just been cooking.
No.
So
so you want me to tell you what they're gonna do on Oki here?
So basically, I'm just asking you to predict the future. You can tell me where would you block, or you can just tell me what would be the mix. So I try to make it also open, like to make it like not too difficult. So we can go either way.
So I think Goku's gonna be on like a pixel after this level 3, right? And Cell has one bar. I think I would personally block cross up. So away from the corner if you're player 2. Because Cell's gonna do rolling crush afterwards and crush you up. That's personally my take. That's what I would do.
So do you think that's what's going to happen?
Not be so sure. Dragon Ball players are insane. Do you know? I'll go with the simple one. I think he's gonna cross him up with Rolling Crush. I think that's what he's gonna try and do.
So he's going to steal the corner, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you ready to watch it?
I'm ready to watch.
You're ready to watch it. Okay. Let me just rewind it a little bit for the suspense. You know. I can see you. I can see you doubting so much.
I'm thinking about it like, oh my god, there's so much Oki you could do here. Like,
yeah. Well, look, it's okay.
Other than that,
just enjoy.
Team order is that
as long as I was close. As long as I was close.
Just been cooking.
Please. Yes, let's go. I knew it. I'm the best. I knew it.
See? Good stuff.
It's not too hard. It's not bad.
I love it.
You know, I'll actually give Johnny a shout out for that one, Serrt, specifically because I've seen that setup so many times. And when you're on a pixel, every cell wants to do the cross up because you don't expect it. But yeah, shouts to Johnny. That's my guy. That's my cell guy.
Nice. I really kill. You got Vegito, you got Jiren. You have to pick up one, my friend.
It's a hard one because the training partner I just talked about plays Jiren. But Jiren's a very funky character with damage. I've commentated so much Vegito at this point, I should know. So I'm gonna go with Vegito and pray I get it right.
Okay, we go with Vegito. I'm going to play the video on YouTube, going to introduce the players and the YouTube channel, the YouTuber. I'm going to start the combo. I'm going to stop it after 1, 2, 3 hits. And then I'll give you as much time as you need to figure out if we kill or not.
Okay.
Okay. You got already 2 points. You should not stress too much, okay? But do you want to hit the perfect? And if you hit the perfect, 3 points, you'll be the first one in all my guests.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now I'm leaning forward.
Okay, you're leaning forward.
I'm in.
No, so far no one had the 3 points. No one. Are you going to be the first one? Okay. Vegito or Jiren? Vegito or Jiren?
Vegito for sure. Vegito.
Okay.
Has to be.
Okay, Vegito. All right, so we're having Argo. Argo is a player from America. He's doing a lot of tournament as well between America and South America. And we have like Kevin versus Sugar. So I believe we're going to check Vegito from Kevin. Okay? You ready? Okay. Do you know this? Do you know these players from South America?
I've heard of Sugar before. Kevin, I am not.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, let's go. Let's focus on
I'm super
Vegito.
invested in this. Like,
Otra fly hold.
ooh. That's an interesting starter.
Yeah, I spent time doing some research, as you know.
That's a good one because like I was thinking, okay, it's gonna hit 5. It's gonna have 5 power and kill it. This one is slightly more difficult though. Off of this hit, he has cooler assist coming back. I don't know what cooler assist it is. If that's the C assist, maybe. Any other assist, I think, is a lot harder to kill. 4 bar has sparking. I'm gonna say this is dead. I'm gonna say this is dead. Yeah.
You're going to say it's
final
dead?
answer. This kills. Yeah. Please, I just want the 3 out of 3, please. I want it so bad.
All right, you ready? I'm going to play the video. Ready?
Vegito.
Come on, Kevin. I've always been a big Kevin fan.
Otra fly hold. Oh, la espada lo coge ahí.
Oh yeah, that's so good, right?
Va a matarse, ¿verdad? Sí, de R y lo puede. Sí, te falta un poco más. Ahí. No, podía haber matado. Ah, por nivel 1, nivel 3, hubiese matado. Sí.
He's so dead.
Bueno, viene con una vida. Blue.
No, there's no way! What do you mean? What?
You didn't care?
Oh,
Sorry, you're not the first one to get the 3 points. They got 100%. You got 66%.
I'm so. Can we watch it back again? Can we watch the call back in? Maybe he could have done more.
He could. No, actually, because when he did the Dragon Roll, I'm going to play it. I guess it's better to watch it than just me trying to explain what happened. One sec.
Oh, maybe he didn't do all hits of Dragon Rush?
He built the bar on the last hit and he didn't see it. So he could have done level 1 to level 3.
Got to 4.
He could have done level 1 to level 3.
Oh,
Oh, good.
la
It's a
espada
good JS
lo
though.
coge ahí.
Look at the meters.
Va a matarse, ¿verdad?
He's so
De R y lo
close.
puede. Sí, te falta un poco más.
I
Ahí.
think
No,
when he
podía haber
does a 2
matado.
for
Ah,
it
por
builds
nivel
enough.
1, nivel 3,
Yeah.
hubiese matado. Sí.
Could have killed. This is Kevin.
Viene
You
con una
robbed me
vida.
of my 100% record here. Next time, be more optimal. Because I was close. I was so close.
You are so
But
close.
shout out to the guys still playing. Like I'm pleasantly surprised. There's still a lot of work around the community on the game. That's pretty cool.
Oh, they are right. So, Dunk, we already on the last section, Q&A. So I'm going to have like 5 questions for you. But so far, how are you feeling? You good?
Yeah, it's been a fun experience. I've had fun.
Yeah, as long as you have fun, I'm happy. All right, let's go through the questions. Like this, we can go. I can let you go after. What is your motto when you commentate DBFZ? Like, do you? Because I'm going to use C4IQ again as an example because that's someone we have in common. But I know C4IQ actually he has glasses, but they're not vision glasses. It's just for him to be like condition himself. I'm wearing glasses, I can't swear, and I just need to commentate as the best professional person as I can be. So that's his kind of way to turn himself into a commentator. What is your motto? Do you have this kind of routine, or do you have like a kind of rule? Okay, I'm going to be on the mic, I'm going to be on the stream, I'm going to be on camera. I want to be that kind of person. I want to follow this kind of rule. Do you have something like that or not?
Yeah, good question actually. A lot of people that work with me or like worked with me on the mic know that before I go on commentary, first of all, I don't eat. It doesn't matter when I'm commentating during the day. I won't eat anything because I can't commentate on a full stomach. But my main like ritual before is I'll put on some music and I'll just walk around and like try and feel the energy of the place and try and like hype myself up for it. There are some times where like people will tap you on the shoulder and I'm like,
Not now.
I can't talk to you right now. I'm trying to get in the zone. And I think I'm a very emotional commentator. So I need to feel the emotion that other people are having in the venue before I can like put that back out. And if I don't give myself that time, I can't do it. But my general motto is just like, always make every moment special.
Oh, I like that.
As a commentator, like I just want to give every moment like the grand casing it deserves. I want it to be something that you can look back on in 5 years' time and be like, that was hype. I'm not sure. Well, it's probably the clip I've seen the most go around. But the Kasuga and Seihan clash at UFA, where they were clashing together. That one made it out of my circle, and I still get friends to this day come back and say, "Is that you?" Because it sounds like you. But that moment for me is like, okay, they can go back and look at that and just be hyped about it with me. So yeah, just give every moment its flowers. Make sure you make every moment special, and just go in ready to feel the vibe of the people. That's the most important thing. I think when you catch the vibe of the venue and the people watching at home and everyone who loves the game, it's never going to be bad.
That's amazing. Like, wow. Like, first there's a routine for conditioning, and you really want to merge yourself with the atmosphere, with the crowd and the game. And it's very interesting because as you're going through this process with yourself, if someone comes to talk to you, you're going to say, not now, I'm getting ready. And I really respect that. And again, what you're trying to do when you commentate, you're like, what if someone watched this moment in 5 years? I'm trying to do my best like this, they can still get hype. That's great. Oh, thank you again for this answer.
Nah, my thanks isn't necessary. I enjoyed every second of it, and I wouldn't be here in the positions that I'm in today without the community and without the game. So I can only say thank you for letting me be part of that history, I guess. So yeah, I appreciate all of you.
Oh my God. You said exactly, well, very, very similar to what Posey, I interviewed Posey as well. He said something very similar. And again, like me, having this kind of answer from a very honest fashion, I could feel like, wow, that means a lot. And that's just great to be part of this. So again, guys, thanks. Ooh, this is only the first question. We got 4 more. Okay, I'm going to the next one. This one is more like, let's say, for viewers, players. From your perspective, what do intermediate players should do more or less? Like, again, you've been watching replay, even if you're a bit less active with Dragon Ball FighterZ and more into 2XK today, that's okay. But I know you got a lot of experience and knowledge about the game. Commentating requires a lot of skills, a lot of attention to details, understanding the game, the players, the back-end story. all this stuff. But have you witnessed something or realized that, well, actually, most of those players, they kind of do the same thing, and you think that it's great, please do it more? Or actually, it's not that great, and maybe you guys should approach the game in a different manner. So, do you have any kind of insight that you could share with us?
I guess because I'm less like versed in like the mechanics of the game, a lot of my advice will be like around mindset tournament wise. I would say more players should watch more games for Dragon Ball. Even if it's just scouting out your opponent for an online tournament or just watching someone who plays your team, you can find a lot of perspective and a lot of understanding from watching back those games. Definitely something that helped me. Like I remember when I first started playing Dragon Ball, RMZ, well, you'll get his story at the end, but RMZ is basically the godfather of UK Dragon Ball fighters. And he had a house session, and he had everyone in the house, and we were discussing how to get better and stuff. And one of the things he said to me was, you play the same team as So Sick Nash Fan. So go and watch So Sick Nash Fan. Look at what he's doing. Because even if you're better than him, I'm not, you can take things that he's done and add that to your game. And you just keep doing that with multiple people, and that rounds out how you play. So yeah, definitely watch more games back. I would say the thing that people should do less, SuperDash. And I know this sounds so like, everyone says it. The one thing I learned was unbind your SuperDash from a macro. Because then when you have it macroed, you can tend to press it out of instinct. Like, oh, I feel like I should SuperDash here. But when you have to press 2 buttons to do it, it has to be a conscious decision that you've made. You said to yourself, I want to SuperDash it, right? And I feel like no matter what version of the game you're playing, SuperDash is a very risky tool if you haven't got it set up correctly. So like, if you're an intermediate level player, you might look at SuperDash and be like, oh yeah, I pressed it, I'm in now. But obviously against the high level players, if you do a raw SuperDash, they're going to punish it. So unbind SuperDash, so you don't just press it out of instinct. You have to consciously press those 2 buttons, say, I want to be in this person's face. This is a good decision. And it helps you, like, first of all, not die to 2H neutral. But second of all, like, start to think about how to apply your use of other movement tools in the game. So like, the movement in Dragon Ball is very free, very fluid, right? There's a lot of options and a lot of ways to get from point A to point B that aren't SuperDash. So you start using those a bit more. So in terms of like what to do more or less, I'd say more watching, less SuperDashing.
Thank you. Well, the 2 button versus 1, that's a very good insight. Again, like having macro can be handy, but it can also be like a sword with double edges, and that's a good reminder. If you set up a macro, you might spam it more, and if it's risky for you with a high-level player, yes, you might actually regret it. So that's a very good one. If we can't use, just going back to SuperDash. If we can't use, if we have to suppress the amount of time we want to SuperDash to go from point A to point B, there's other movement options that you need to consider. And I interviewed last week Bongwata. When I asked him the question, he said movement. As the week before, I interviewed JF Lunch. She also highly recommends, guys, you need to work on your movement. And as you said, it's very free movement game. Before flying, you should know how to walk, how to dash, how to super jump, all those stuff. So yeah, good reminder. So I'm very glad I'm doing this interview. Sometimes I'm using the same question, not because I'm lazy, but because I want to have different person perspective. But when you see the pattern, Dunk said movement, Bongwater said movement, Jeff Lunch said movement. So me or whoever who is kind of intermediate, mid-player level, yes, movement for sure. So that's great we have this conversation. Thank you for this.
I'm glad other people have said it now because it makes me feel better about my answer. It means we're on the right track.
Oh, like I'm learning a lot. And with all of you, and I hope everyone watching on YouTube as well, they'll be like, all right, I spend time interviewing people, asking questions about neutral, and 3% in the row, they keep saying movement. So yeah, maybe. It's good to know all the TODs and optimum combo. I got it, and that's fun, but yeah, movement. Thank you. Next question, okay?
Ready?
Next question is, do you have any tips or advices for Dragon Ball players learning 2x KO? So it's just like, I know that you've been way more active with 2x KO recently, which is great. I hope the game is going well. I know that there was some a bit of layoff issue, which is not fun after the game was released. So it's a bit of mixed feeling at the moment. I agree with you. However, the game is still there. There's still a team working on it at Riot, wishing them the best. So if we want to support them, let's play the game at least. And for you, like, you come from a strong Dragon Ball Fighters background, going to 2x KO. Any kind of tips, learning that you had over the last 6 months? Because I guess it was out on PC like around September or October or August, something like that. So do you have anything for us like to, all right, if you want to start 2x KO today from Dragon Ball, what would you do or what would you not do?
This is a really good question, and like, I think with Dragon Ball you have a head start. If you're going from Dragon Ball to 2x KO, you already understand how tag fighters work. Instinctively, coming from Dragon Ball to 2x KO, you'll be doing things like jump call assist, right? Which is not things everyone else will get. So you do have a head start. I would say my advice, if you're trying to get into 2x KO from Dragon Ball, the first, like, this can be a global advice for every game. Or like, if as a Dragon Ball player, if you want to go and play any other game, my advice for you is take the game for what it is. You play Dragon Ball, yes, but go into this next game and allow yourself to be new. Allow yourself to be a fresh slate. Because a lot of people go into other games and be like, oh wait, it's not like Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah,
So
this is not Dragon
that
Ball.
means this. Like, go into the game and just accept. I'm not saying for the 2x KO knowers, I'm not saying accept Yasuo and Echo. They're very strong characters and you could be mad about them. But like, accept that things in this game are different and they're not going to be how you expect them to be. Accept that you are going to start the game at a level that you're not used to. Just go into the game with a mind of acceptance. And I'd say that works for every game that you'll ever play. Dragon Ball, I love Dragon Ball to bits. But when you go and play other games, it's not the same. You will have different things that aren't what you like or what you are used to and experienced with. So yeah, just go in accepting and you will find exactly what you need from it. That's all I've got to say on the matter, because as a Dragon Ball player, if you are okay at Dragon Ball, you'll come into 2x KO, you'll know what to do. You'll feel it already.
Nice, amazing. And what you said, I can resonate to that. And I'm going to shout out one of the previous guests, Vasforce. Vasforce, he's basically like Dragon Ball players. He also played 2x KO, by the way. But he also have this kind of, how can I say, like people that he admires for their value or who they are. One of them is Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee just said, like, if you want to try my tea, you need to empty your teacup first.
Yep.
Yeah, because if we're going to start mixing up like the teas together, it would be tasteless, it would be disgusting, but you should be able to empty you. This is your tea, you like it, you love it, but if you want to try my tea, you need to empty your cup. You can't have a bit of your tea in it. Together, it would not make sense, and you might not like it, you might not appreciate it. So it's better to empty it, and then you can try my tea. If you like, then when you try my tea, if you like it or not, it's fair. But you can't just assume that, oh, my tea is sweet, and you give me bitter tea, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, that's different tea, that's it.
And at the end of the day, your tea will still be there. Your tea isn't going to disappear because you've emptied your cup. You know, so if you try this tea, you don't like this tea, the tea will be there. Go back to the tea. Go back to your tea. But I love that phrase. That's a good quote, and I think a lot of people should take that in mind when playing multiple fighting games.
Oh yes, you know, like I guess it's across like mini fighting games, or why Tekken doesn't play the same way as Street Fighters, vice versa. But you know that. I guess sometimes we are bored and we need to have something to complain about.
That's the FGC is good at that for sure.
Oh, I've been more active in the FGC since the YouTube channel, and I can tell. Oh yeah, we are never happy actually, but that's okay. That's okay.
The thing is, there's I know this is off topic, but there's groups of people who are like, always mad about something, right? And then there's groups of people who are just always happy about everything. And like, I think FGC sometimes doesn't realize you don't have to sit in one of these camps. You can just be like, this upsets me and I'm happy about this. It's okay to be both, you know, like you don't have to be a definitive side. You can be your own person.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, now, if I had to give advice for FTC people, just be happy. Sometimes you just have to wake up and accept that you're alive. Everything is, accept that you are alive, you're breathing, and that's honestly enough for today. Not everything will go your way all the time. That's some life advice. Just be happy you're here, you know? Enjoy the vibe.
You need to meet Vasforce, because Vasforce, when you add him on Discord, he has his favorite quote. And this quote for you, happiness equal reality minus expectation.
Yep.
That's exactly what you just said. Hey, just be happy. And you were talking about people, they play the game and they expect it to be the same. No, you just have to take it as it is. That's the reality. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to talk to Vasforce. I guess you guys are going to get along together. Nice. Yeah, he's lovely. He's lovely. He's been a guest. You can watch his interview. Like, he's from Miami, Florida. Like, he's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, you should. It's cool. All right, we go to the next question. On that one is more like asking for your help. I need some ideas. But who would you like me to interview next in the Reflect Show? So do you have some people in mind you think, actually, I would be interested to know how him or her would be with the mini games? Can they guess the mini games, or how would they answer the question and stuff like that? So, or maybe someone you're like, actually, I want to know more about this player, this Tio. Do you have anyone in mind?
I think so. This one is more of like a personal one.
Yeah.
Like, I love seeing their growth and development, and like they're very, very close friend, but also very good like colleague too in terms of like professionally working as commentators. But I think you should get Serrt if you haven't already. Serrt is a Dragon Ball commentator and also commentator 356, you know, but they were about for the heyday of Dragon Ball, and I've had the opportunity to watch them grow as a person and as a commentator and find themselves and find what they want to be. And I'd love to hear how they answer some of these questions, but also I want to know if they do better than me at the minigames. So, yeah, invite Serrt for sure.
If he hits 100%, like, I will let you know for sure. But yeah, Serrt, yes, I've been watching Wanted. Thanks for all the work that you and others been doing for Wanted as a commentary. Like, again, me coming to the game, trying to learn it, and sometimes I don't understand what's on the screen. That's how it is, and having people like you and Serrt like to, hey, look what happened, this and that, and I'm just like, oh, thank you, because it was just way too fast and I didn't get it, but it's great addition for sure. So please. Okay, right. We're getting to the last question of the Reflect Show. Ready?
Yep, ready for the last one.
It's questions, but basically it's more for you time. Is there anything you would like to say to the community, or something you would like to share? Some people, some guests, they come and they're like, I want to open up, I need to say something, and I guess they use my YouTube video as a channel, like, to drive this message, and I'm very happy, proud, and privileged when it happens. But for you, like, anything you would like to say to the Dragon Ball Fighters community or the FGC? Like, I'm more focused Dragon Ball, but if you want to talk about the whole FGC, for what it's worth, yes. Over to you.
I guess for me, first off, like, thank you to the entire UK Dragon Ball scene. They're the main reason I'm the man I am today. Outside of video games, you know, just like the person I am today is in part because of how they raised me. And like, I've had my fair share of fights with them, and you know, we've laughed at things together, we've competed together. So yeah, shout out to all of those guys, specifically like RMZ, Revuzu, C4, obviously Ini, Suredu, those guys were like my close UK DBFZ friends, and that gave me my birth into the fighting game community, and I really do appreciate that. In terms of the entire Dragon Ball community, and I still have, if you played Dragon Ball, way back when, to me, you're still part of the community. You're still family. You know, you might have gone on vacation somewhere, but that doesn't stop you from being part of the family, in my opinion. But to everyone who has played Dragon Ball and given it a moment, thank you. Thank you for allowing the game to become what it did. Like that love and support that the game had from, not even has from the community is unreal. Like the people that are still playing now that are still finding tech to this day, shout out to them. The people that were finding tech for us way back when, shout out to them. Dragon Ball is a very, very special game. And it's one of those games where in 20, 30 years' time, they'll do little documentaries about where it's like, yeah, why Dragon Ball FighterZ actually shook up the fighting game community. But to all of the people involved in making that happen, much love. And keep doing whatever it is you're doing. If that's playing Dragon Ball, making content like yourself, or just like, even if you're not doing Dragon Ball stuff, but just tuning in, adding to the viewers, appreciate it. Like, I made a tweet a long time ago that says Dragon Ball only dies when I say it does. And that was maybe some childish delusion. Because actually Dragon Ball doesn't die until we say it does. When the entire community says, okay, we're done with this game, that's when it dies. But it won't. Because no one is ever done with this game. So yeah, let's keep on going.
Nice, thank you very much. And what you said is also fairly close to what Big Chap Alien 21 said. He said to me in the interview, whatever people say about the game is dead or not, the new fighting games, he said, there will be always people want to play Dragon Ball. Like he was 200% convinced of that. Having you also as well, like confirming that, like, yeah, I can believe it. Well. Thanks again for sharing those words. I hope like the community will be able to appreciate those, to get those. I'm sure they will, but again, like it's always good when it's coming from the heart. So thank you again. Thank for coming to the Reflect Show. Thank you for meeting with me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything you have done. And I know you're really on to XKO and I wish you the best, but there's always a spot for you when you want to commentate Dragon Ball FighterZ again or play again. You're going to play Daima anyway, so I'm going to look forward. I'm going to look forward to it. So when Daima is out,
I told you, I'm never gone from Dragon Ball. I'm never gone. Don't worry. Like you might see me on other games. Even if the thing about Dragon Ball, even if they don't call me to come and commentate, if I'm there in the venue, that's it. It's a lock off. I'm there for Dragon Ball 2. So don't worry, I'm not gone. I might not play the game, but I'm always A, watching, and B, trying to participate. I'm trying to get hype where you guys are home to. So I'll be here. Don't worry.
Well, you tweet about it. You can't escape it, right?
I'm here.
Right. Well, Dunk, thanks again. Guys, thanks for tuning in and watching. We're going to please make sure that you follow him on X and also the other social media. I forgot which one. But yes, we keep in touch, all right?